According to this, it's live.
Okay.
I'm going to send you the link right now.
Okay. Facebook.
Yeah. Still on? I'm still on. Okay. It's in a new window, and that's such a foreign concept to me now.
Windows are.
That's not just a tab.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Why did you do that?
Oh.
Did you figure something out?
Yeah, I fucked up that last one. That was on me.
You posted the old link.
I posted the old link. It's okay. So you just send me the new link.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
There you go. There's a new link.
Okay. Newest link. Clicking on that.
I am hanging out. Hopefully not by myself this time.
That'd be cool. You represent. I read. I agree. Okay. Join. And then there's me. And then you. Nothing's working though.
There you are.
There I am. Okay, so
Probably lag.
Probably. Okay, so I'm gonna take this link. The link address.
You don't have a headphone splitter, do you?
I do.
You have an extra set of headphones. That way we can both hear what they're saying.
I have my headphones that my iPod headphones, and I have my big ol' nice. So you want to just put one in each ear of the regular headphones might work best.
Yeah, like a cute middle school couple.
Yeah. That's about right.
Oh, we're gonna hear ourselves echoing right into our ears.
Barely. Okay. That's wrong. Okay, that's wrong. Really.
It's real fun to watch you do this.
Just me intently staring. Okay. I think I have it. Shut up, Ben. It's me.
It can't tell which computer you're talking to every time you talk. It jumps between the two of us.
I am infinite.
So if this does just record right to you, we may have some dumb videos that we need to delete tonight.
Yes. All right. Big old me on yours.
Well, a little regular size.
Regular size.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. I'm gonna exit out of the.
I'm retweeting that.
All right.
Because whatever.
Okay. Cool. Scooch this in. All right.
So maybe we wouldn't need headphones then, because it's not playing
'Cause,
back
yes,
our audio through
yeah.
my computer.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me turn this
Turn that up so we can hear him. All right. Cool. So we have no plans, as
No.
As per tradition.
as is tradition. So what's up?
Nothing.
Cool. I don't
Hanging
like.
out. I've just been waiting for this all day, pretty much.
Really? Well, that's hopefully wasn't too boring just sitting in your room.
Well, I had physical therapy today, so I went to go do that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I had
okay.
knee surgery last week, or
You know,
2 weeks ago. I had knee surgery 2 weeks ago.
oh, that's
Find a good volume
So-
where he's not.
that's terrible. I popped my knee out of socket the other day. Nothing
Yeah.
close to knee surgery. Just okay.
I have a really big brace on my knee right now.
No,
So I
sweet.
went to my first physical therapy of like the next 6 weeks
No,
today.
that-
So
something.
I was actually listening to the Beauty and the Beast episode while I was doing that.
I think that one came out pretty good, despite me definitely having a fever during it.
I just always I'm like, I really liked Kimberly when she pretended to be Rita.
It's
It
only
happens one more.
2 minutes. It's like 2 minutes, and it's just such an impression that it left it. Like you think it was like the whole episode.
But doesn't it happen one more time?
It might. I feel like it might, but that might also be me as a 6-year-old. My brain not being fully formed yet. So
I could swear that she was in a cage, and doesn't she sing Babu to sleep, or did that already happen?
no, the
I
only
don't think that happened.
no,
I
that
don't
was
remember that now.
I think it was Cat who sang Babu to sleep. Never mind.
That's a very
That-
cat thing to do.
that's a very cat thing to do. I'm very
Yes.
excited for cat to
She
show up.
sings him to sleep. I'm confusing my evil Pink Rangers.
Right. There's so many of them.
Yes.
So it's coming back in. Tony, we're trying to do something here, all right?
Yeah, did you just go to the room?
All right, just go to your room. It's my room.
You guys are always so mean to him.
We're terrible to him. Yeah. He's awful to us, so we're just the main characters of our podcast, so you get it from our perspective. So
Edit out all the other stuff.
yeah, so I try to edit him out as much as possible. It doesn't always work.
Every once in a while, you just hear him in the background.
Yeah. So we were gonna watch both episodes of White Light instead of Green with Evil. I don't know how that would work via Google Hangout.
It would
So-
be like an exclusive for the Hangout, not really part of the podcast.
Yeah, like we're gonna. The plan is, and this probably won't work, is we're gonna record this and then turn this into a podcast. But the only way to do that is we have to figure out a way to rip the audio from YouTube, which it's possible.
I've done it. So
He's
it's not
done it.
too
So
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the other thing you guys could do is you guys could set yourself up with a YouTube channel just for stuff like this, and then just
Yeah.
have a morphing.
With our Google account,
Yeah,
which theoretically is what this should post to or be streaming on right now.
Right
yeah,
now,
it
maybe.
should. Yeah, if you guys had a YouTube channel, I think you guys could definitely stream this to a YouTube channel, and then just have it up there, because that's what all the YouTubers do, is they just stream straight to their YouTube.
Yeah. So
I think that's what it's doing.
hopefully that's what it's doing. We won't know until after the Hangout is over,
Because
though.
I think that's what an on-air hangout is.
Yeah.
Is that it's
Well, I've watched
streaming.
like live shows like that before, and that's usually what happens. And then it goes off air, and then the video disappears for like an hour, and then it pops up as a video you can watch. So
Yeah,
theoretically, that's what will happen today. And then I
Yeah.
might use the audio for this to turn that into Friday's episode. If not, just
If not, we're just hanging out.
just
Yeah.
hanging out for whoever shows up. So
we should definitely do this more.
yeah, we're thinking about trying to make this a regular thing.
Yeah.
Just because, I feel like us three, we would have been friends in high school.
Oh, probably. Yeah, same.
I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. Gary said the same thing. It's weird how like one specific show that like nobody else likes. Like Power Rangers is the butt of a lot of jokes, but it's like it just brings a lot of people together. So it's,
Yeah. Oh, dude, I spend hours I just go on Instagram and just look up like random hashtags, and you just put in Power Rangers on Instagram, and you get there's like over 50,000 pictures of people with random Power Ranger stuff.
Oh yeah, I did that once, and it was just like I found this one Instagram Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my phone. I found a really cool picture I wanted to show you
Yeah,
guys.
I saw one a while ago that it was this guy's entire Instagram was just like him making custom helmets, like
Oh,
custom
wow.
helmets. And I was like, this is insane because I have no artistic ability at all.
Like-
So
Original ones?
it was remaking
Okay.
at the time. I think it was like Jungle Force or something, but like it was real neat. And I was like, this is a thing that this guy does for real.
Man.
Look, there on Instagram, if you just look up hashtag Power Rangers, there's over 448,000 posts with that hashtag.
Dang.
76 of them are us.
Not on Instagram.
Oh, I'm thinking Tumblr,
You're thinking
because they're the
Tumblr.
same thing in my head.
Luddite.
They're very different, but I just lumped them
Together.
They can connect like every other
like
social
every
media
other
service.
social media site.
Yeah.
Nope, we got somebody else. Hello?
I'm gay today.
Okay.
I'm gay today.
Pretty sure we can just
Okay.
All right.
kick him right out.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Is this like open to anybody?
Yeah.
we didn't know how to.
I didn't want to have to invite everyone, and I figured
Yeah, because that might happen a lot more.
Yeah, we'll
That's
be
fine.
on it.
That's good entertainment.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can line this up to my camera.
Okay. It's a little blown out. Oh.
Is that a red dragon dagger?
Yes, it is. It's some like Japanese toy. It's a red dragon dagger.
Yeah,
Is that
JDF has posted pictures of like a red Saba too.
I saw that.
I don't know if it was.
I get no information. All it says is the only thing that I can read is it says 100, but the number is not written out, and the rest of it's all in Japanese. And it's just a red dragon dagger.
Is that like official merchandise?
I have no idea. It doesn't say was Zhu Ranger in or anything like that I can read.
That theme song was just stuck in my head the entire day. It is so catchy. It's
But yeah, that would have actually been cool if the dragon dagger had turned red when Jason had it.
yeah. I was thinking about it because we talked. Like they said, I think it was in the Green Candle. Maybe it was in one of the Tommy losing his power heavily featured episodes. It's something about like the green energy, and I was like, that would be, I think we might have talked about it on the show. I don't know. They all kind of bleed together, but it's like that would be neat if like the certain things would change, like a red Green Ranger, like if Tommy's or Jason's helmet just turned into like the.
That was during the
Yeah.
Primator episode.
Oh, was it?
Because he started to turn back into Primator, so like his.
Oh, it's the highlights.
Yeah. But like when Jason gets his power, how neat would it be? If it's like, oh, when Jason is using the dragon dagger, his helmet also becomes like a red version of the dragon helmet. Like I thought that would be really neat. Stuff like that. There's a lot of weird Power Ranger stuff that's just never explained at all. That you're like, how does this stuff work? And I just want to know.
You're not expected to think that.
No,
You're
I
expected
know
to just
that.
take it as it's given.
Yeah.
They're not expecting.
We go a little bit too far. We think about it more than it should have ever been thought about.
Oh,
Even by
absolutely.
creators.
Yeah, like when they were making it, it was just so they had to throw it together as fast as they could because they were just filming like so hectically. So I doubt that they thought about anything for like a minute until like at least Zeo, maybe. Like maybe the movie is when they're like, hey, let's try to figure out where some of this stuff lands in relation to the rest of it. But other than that, they were like, no, this week this is how the Morphin Grid works. Send it out. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, because it changes. That's the problem with it, is that it's never a constant thing. There was just never an idea of, all right, this is what this is going to be for the whole show. It changes throughout the show. And it's the whole Zordon thing, where he's in the tube in space, he's in the tube.
Yeah, the tube is a prison at that point, and yeah, I wonder where stuff like that broke down, like where the communication. Well, I know they probably switched writers, like head writers.
Switched writers. And
So,
like they didn't have Zordon on the show for like a season and a half. They went through or for half a season, so they were just like, "Oh, he's in the tube, whatever."
right, yeah, they just we sent the tube. So, but he was in the tube in the beginning, and then it was a different tube later. So we had to somehow transfer tubes. I don't.
Yeah.
I just
And they
wonder
had
who made the call when they were like, I know that he's been trapped in a time warp for this entire time, but we really need to blow up his tube. So
yeah.
now he's in the tube.
Yeah, and by
Oh,
destroying him, it would like I don't know, would that like take away the Morphin Grid?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
like the plan?
The Morphin Grid is this weird, like, it's like the Force from Star Wars in that it's like,
Yeah.
it's super unexplained. It's like, it's just the Morphin Grid. Everyone deal with it. Because, like, he's connected to it. The viewing globe is connected to it before he is. The powers come from there, but then also bad guys.
But Ninja also made the coins.
Yeah, and, like, bad guys in general just being around cause a disturbance in the Morphin Grid, so like evil energy is also somehow connected. It's this weird blanket term for
Yeah.
anything they don't want to talk about.
And they bring back the Morphin Grid later because in Dino Thunder, that's how Tommy makes the powers for the Dino Thunder Rangers. Is they actually show the Morphin Grid as like this green kind of like it's just like a green like computer thing, and there's just electricity running through it, and that's
Really?
the Morphin Grid. Yeah, and that's it, and that's the Morphin Grid, and that's how Tommy made the powers for the Dino Thunder Rangers with the gems.
Does he just like
So
reach in and like pull out a power coin thing? I haven't watched all of Dino Thunder, so I don't really know how it works.
There were like the gems are parts of the asteroids that killed all the dinosaurs,
Well, that's
and they're infused with the power of the Morphing Grid, which gives each ranger their power, and like each ranger gets connected to their gem through like DNA, so like it also gives them a superpower. So the Red Ranger is super fast. The Yellow Ranger she gets like sonic screams. The Blue Ranger gets like his skin is like armor. Tommy can turn invisible, and I forgot what the White Ranger one can do. Maybe he
was it
can
telepathy? If it's telepathy, then they are just literally the Beetleborgs.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's kind of what it was actually.
That's
I don't,
pretty.
I don't remember if it was telepathy or like flying or something like that, but they all got like a superpower too.
That's real cool.
That's neat. I know. Did they ever do that afterwards? I'm not like after In Space. I kind of fall off because that's when I was like. No, I watched Lost Galaxy and then I watched a little bit of Lightspeed Rescue and Time Force, but like with Time Force was like I kind of passed it to my little brother who was at like the perfect age, so I kind of fell off for a little while. And the only one I've like watched the whole thing through is the first season of Megaforce, which is kind of a mistake.
I
but,
only saw the Legendary Battle of that. I've seen almost all of them. I've probably missed like 3 or 4 seasons because back in high school I went back and started watching them.
Yeah.
And so I got Lost Galaxy. I saw Lightspeed Rescue. Lightspeed Rescue is when I stopped watching, but then I went back and I watched Time Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder. I almost watched all of Mystic Force, and that's like they have magical powers. And like their morpher is a wand.
Yeah.
Their morpher is a cell phone that also is a wand that they can do spells with.
That's bonkers enough to work.
That's very Power Rangers. Yeah, my little brother watched it like pretty consistently for like a while because it kind of hit that sweet spot where he was like young enough to get, like 7 or 8 years out of it. So I watched like bits and pieces of a lot of them, like with him. So I remember a lot of things from Mystic Force and Wild Force he was big into. I definitely watched Forever.
Wild Force was actually good. I actually really like that one too.
I like it because they get a lot of Zords, and one of them's a deer, and I'm super into.
Oh no! Sorry, Wild Force. The acting's horrible. the Megazords are cool. Jungle Fury one's a good one.
Is that the one with Anna Hutchison? I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah.
Off the top of your head. From
Yes.
Cabin in the Woods?
Yes.
Okay,
That's
I watched a little bit of that one. Did they live in a pizza place, or was the pizza place their command center?
Kind of. It was because they worked there. They were from like a monk temple that got attacked, and their master gets captured, it turned into a hamster.
Okay,
That's
that is.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I did not originally make it to Zeo. I stopped somewhere in season 3.
That's a shame. I'm gonna save my Zeo story for the podcast.
And now, having gone back and watched Zeo only as an adult, it's my favorite season. So
It's so good.
Yeah, I'm kind of like mementoing them, where it's like I don't know what order they went in. I just remember watching them with my little brother. It's like I've seen like a good amount, but like I don't know a thing about Operation Overdrive. I don't know. I missed RPM because I was in college. And
that one I didn't watch either.
Yeah, I hear RPM is like really good though. Like from what I've read,
the Red Ranger's a robot or a clone in that one, I think.
I don't know.
They just went nuts because they were like, Power Rangers is done. Do what you want.
Yeah.
And so they did, and it was crazy.
The only one for RPM I ever watched, or it was either RPM or Operation Overdrive, is when Adam comes back.
That's Operation Overdrive because that's once a Ranger. He's the only Ranger from not the Disney era that came back.
Yeah. Yes. But the morphing sequence was weird. It wasn't the regular morphing sequence. It was like a weird thing because I guess they didn't have the rights to the original.
Oh, really? That's very strange. You'd think if you play Power Rangers, you get everything.
You get Power Rangers.
Yeah, no, it was like he morphs, and then like there's volcanoes exploding behind him, and like you see his full body, and like the mask comes from behind him and stuff, and like transposes over his head.
I didn't know where the heck it came from.
Yeah, that's I feel
that's that Once a Ranger episode of Operation Overdrive.
Can't wait till we get there in like 7 years.
6-7 years, I don't know. We're going twice as fast like every other podcast that does this because we do 2 a week, so we shouldn't be super long.
More if there's more parts to a.
Yeah, our season 3 is we're going to be done in like a month and a half. There's so many multi-parters.
So many 2-parters.
Yeah, it's like 2-parter, 3-parter, 2-parter, 3-parter. There's a 4-parter in there somewhere. It's like, guys, come on, chill. I like the serialized storytelling, but like, please just chill. You're killing us.
More Island of Illusions. That's what we need.
Oh no! Oh, God, no.
Oh, God, no. We never ever need any more of that ever again.
Like, I don't mind what they were trying to do, right? Where they're like, okay, we have 40 episodes of the show, and we're in like that was episode like 28, I think, and they're like, we've already used up more than 28, so we need to at least save one episode. So let's just do a clip show. But then they just did the worst clip show they could, and like, it wasn't even really a clip show.
Yeah, like, and there was a lot of just staring at each other in that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone's joining.
We got a new guy. Is this Calvin Lee?
Yeah. Yeah, I messaged him and Gary.
Oh, that's a wall.
Or a desk.
Or might be desk. Hello?
We'll give him a minute.
We'll give it a minute. All right. So we had technical difficulties earlier. I can excuse his.
Oh, like when you posted the wrong link?
Yeah, no, that was somebody else. Someone else did that. That could have been anybody, really. So, yeah, I copied the old link that we used to test Google Hangouts, and then I didn't realize when it's like, you're the first person here that was like, so,
do you know
that's why that first one was a little weird, but we're here now.
Do you know what all these little settings on the left are for?
I know one of them is to draw, like, you can draw.
Yeah, you can put, like, hats on.
It's like detects where your eyes are.
That's Google Effects will, like, put things on your face. There's a Q&A
Okay.
option that we have, which
I have it
throw
too.
up later.
And there's a screen share so that I could pull something up and then show you guys on my screen, or you guys can do it too.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know what
YouTube
Yeah.
one is so you
Showcase-
can watch YouTube
I don't know what
videos
Showcase
between those.
does. Oh, okay. I thought maybe that the YouTube was to be able to like stream this or something.
That's what I thought too until I clicked it, and it was like, click a YouTube video for everyone to watch at the same time.
Oh,
And
okay.
I was like, oh, that's not
it's
it.
like, no, I don't think that's what we're looking for.
Okay, and then I can take pictures of this apparently too.
Oh no.
Wait. What happened? There we go.
Wait,
We're good now.
What's
Hold
going
on a
on?
second, guys.
So, whole pizza. Alright, I'm gonna shut my computer real quick. Alright.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, we lost Jake.
Alright, give me just a second.
Shutting
Oh,
his
no.
computer down over here.
Oh, okay. I just had to help my dad with something.
Yes.
So you guys
Sick.
got a wrestling belt, a Saba, and then a Megazord.
Yeah, we decorated
Yeah,
a
we did a
little.
little set dress.
By we, I mean Jake decorated a little. Belt is always there since.
I actually bought a few toys, Power Rangers toys, a few months ago. Or, yeah, it was a few months ago. It was,
Yeah, I bought a couple of the
see?
Super
A
Mega
little
Force.
Alpha 5.
Oh dang!
This is from like 1994. I paid, or 1993. I got an Alpha, a King Sphinx, a Babu, and a Goldar. I paid $2 a piece for them at a flea market.
Yeah, I definitely had a Babu and a King Sphinx of those. I think I had the Alpha. Don't ruin everything.
I'm gonna put this
Okay,
down here.
good call. Yeah, I think I had an Alpha. I had a lot of those. I was on eBay a couple of weeks ago, just looking at like Power Ranger stuff because it's the best place to look at a bunch of old stuff.
Oh, I do it all the
And-
time.
Yeah, they had a lot of all like 20 of those for like 15.
Yeah,
15.
I've seen the complete
It's like,
set.
oh, I was like, oh, I want to get those, but they just kept the price kept rising, and I was like, no, I can't justify this.
I think there's like 20 of them or like 25 of them like in the set or something like that, and they go for like $50 if you buy a bundle of them all.
Yeah, I mean that's not a terrible deal, but like
No.
then it's like I'm torn because like I want to keep these in the case and I want to like
Hold
hang
on
them
to them forever.
I also want to play with them. So it's like
Hesitate. My mom got me the Legacy Dragon Dagger for Christmas, and I ripped it open immediately and started playing it.
Yeah. Well, but the Legacy Dragon Dagger is never going
Don't
to
even want to use it.
be. It's never really going to be a collector's item because so many people now are going to buy it. But if you have one of like the original ones in the box, that's
yeah,
that's
I
just probably
used to
worth
have
money.
one. I don't know what happened to it. I need to like next time I'm home that's not in the winter in New Hampshire. I'm gonna like go because we have a bunch of like totes under my parents' house that like
Mhm.
that are just filled with Power Rangers toys. So I'm just gonna like go through and like tear them all up, see what I got in there. That actually that Megazord is from 1995.
Oh,
or
okay, so it's the original one.
That's the original one. It's missing like a pieces. So
Who is that?
nope.
Oh, it's Calvin.
Hi. Hi, Jake. Hi, Josh. Hi, friend.
How you doing? My name's Jonathan.
Hi, John.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Nice to meet you guys. I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Pretty good. Welcome to the hangout. We're just kind of talking about Power Rangers.
We're just hanging out.
I actually got to leave in like an hour. But yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be going that long. I'm sick and like nursing a fever, so
I'm just overall kind of awkward. So
he's an awkward, tired old man. So yeah. So like I'm thinking like I don't know what time it is. Give a
yeah,
clock.
it's
7:30 my time.
6:39.
6:30. Okay, so probably around whatever the next hour is for you, whatever the next hour marker is. So like 8 or 7, wherever. Calvin, in my head, you're in California.
I am.
Okay,
I am.
cool. So like, what would that be? 5?
Yeah, it would be 5.
Yeah. Part of California.
San Francisco, Bay Area.
Okay, I lived in Burbank for like 2 years. So, or not 2 years, like 8 months. I wish it was 2 years, but it did not work out.
Too expensive?
Way too expensive. Yeah. Now we're in Austin, Texas. Jonathan, where are you from, by the way?
New Jersey.
Jersey.
Ooh.
I drove through Jersey once. Actually, there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Way down here?
Yeah. It was fine. Turnpike smelled horrible.
Oh yeah.
That's
it's all the dumps.
Yeah, it's from what I understand, because I have a friend who lives in New Jersey. That's like the barrier of entry. Like the turnpike is to keep everyone away from the actual nice places in New Jersey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like keep them away from like Neptune, that area.
Yeah, I
Where all
have
the rich
from
people live.
Ocean City, and then I have one from I want to say like Hasbrook Heights, something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if either of those are real places. But
Ocean City is Hasbrook Heights. I've never heard of. You might. I'm not really sure where though.
yeah, it might be as like a suburb. I don't know, because like there's towns in New Hampshire that I haven't heard of, because there's 1,000 tiny towns in New Hampshire. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I live in a very tiny town in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's like I'm in the middle of New Jersey.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, what do you guys? All right. Well, we'll do this in turns because now there's more than one person here. It could get hectic. What's the first Power Rangers episode you ever saw? We'll start with Calvin.
First Power Rangers episode. Let's see. The most memorable, I think, was probably when in Time Force, when Eric got his quantum morpher. That was probably one of the first episodes I've ever saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I've basically been watching Power Rangers since I was a kid.
Wait, hold on. How old are you?
I am 16 years old.
Oh, okay.
My little brother's just like a little bit older than you, so that's around when he started watching Power Rangers. So like I remember like a lot of Time Force, like specifically how there's no actual time travel in it.
Yeah, it's great. There's the beginning.
The Megazords time travel all the time.
Do they?
The Megazords come from Megazords come from the future every time. They never explain how they go back to the future though.
Yeah,
that's the only problem.
They kind of just pose and they cut away.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the original Sentai, like the time aspect is they come back to our time, which nobody when they were like naming the show. So like all the conventions don't make any sense.
Well, no. Well, that's what happens is a criminal comes back in time from the future to like take over our time period, and the Rangers follow him. But their Megazord gets sent back every time they call for the Megazord. It gets sent from the future here, but then they don't explain how it gets back, because the way it gets back to the past is a huge Megazord. It's like a flying ship, and a huge Megazord goes and like swings at it with its arm like a huge club and knocks it into the past through like a huge gate. But they don't explain how it gets back because there's no Megazord to do that this way, and there's no gate. It just comes from the past to the future by itself.
I'm looking forward to Time Force a lot more now.
Yeah.
Also, Erin Cahill is the Pink Ranger.
Yes.
She's
the leader.
Yeah, that's awesome, right? Like
Really?
the only female leader. Well, no,
No.
I shouldn't say only. Like the first like
Look,
major one.
Yes.
I don't count Delphine. I don't trust.
Is the leader.
I don't trust them.
of the alien.
They're in underwater. They have hair. There's something wrong there. Plus, she doesn't lead in battle. It's just what the footage demanded. So like, I don't really count her. It's a .5 season. Anyway, let's move past it. Jonathan, what was the first Power Ranger episode you saw, or like memory, I guess, that you had?
Okay, well, I know it's not the first one I saw, but again, Pudgy Pig when they go and throw the food down his throat.
Right?
That I think is like everybody's Power Ranger memory.
Yeah, if you started watching early enough, like I think Pudgy Pig was the first one that like really stuck. I know it was like the literal first episode I ever saw because like I turned on the TV after like playing outside with some friends and I was just like transfixed on this and I was like, what is this? How can I watch more of this? And it's like, oh, every single day you can watch more of this for basically the rest of your life.
Yeah, like I can't remember what exactly the first episode. Like the only TV show that I can remember the first episode I ever saw of, like, and it was in the middle of the series, was Dragon Ball Z, because the first episode I ever saw was when Cell gets destroyed by Gohan, and they're doing the Kamehameha wave battle, and then Cell dies. So that's just stuck in my brain. But Power Rangers, I don't remember exactly what the first one, but Pudgy Pig is just like in there of them throwing the food down his throat.
Yeah, and like
and Trin's arm putting the radishes in the sandwich.
yeah, right. Like just I don't know. But that episode is like so bananas. And, like if you aren't like hooked by then, it's like this is not for you. If you don't love giant pigs with arms in their mouths for some reason, like then like you should change it to ABC. Go watch something else now, kid. Like, yeah, it's pretty amazing. I think that was both of our first. I think that we had a whole episode.
Yeah, it's definitely the most prominent memory of
Yeah, because it was just so like
school.
And I know it wasn't the first one I saw. It couldn't have been because that was in like '93, and I was 2 at the time.
Yeah.
Right.
So I know it wasn't the first episode I saw because it was like episode 5 in '93. So I was 2 at the time. So there's no way. But that stuff was on reruns all the time.
Oh yeah,
So
man. I was thinking about it, like, because my aunt moved to Maine at some point. I don't know when. Maybe like 2003-ish, 2002, 2003. And I remember still watching In Space at her house. Like, they were just In Space reruns on, and I would just watch them when I went up to visit for like a couple weeks in the summer. So it's like they were just like constantly, because it's a cash cow. Like, watch it. People sit down.
So, like, I don't know, but I can't tell you what the first, like, because I remember watching the whole series. I remember seasons 1, 2, and 3 vividly in my mind, but I know I didn't watch them while they were on because I was a little bit too young. Zeo is probably when I started watching, because at that time I would have been like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I was like just turning
season 3.
Yeah, I have a great story for Zeo that I'm saving for the podcast when we get there. Like, that first episode of Zeo is very important to me, so I'm very excited about that.
Zeo's amazing.
Zeo does so much cool stuff.
Yeah, Kelvin, have you watched Zeo?
Hmm?
Have you watched any of Power Rangers Zeo?
Yeah. I've actually ran through the entire series myself.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Way behind.
So you're just a scrub then. So
I've only seen through In Space. I haven't seen anything except for the first 10 episodes of Megaforce after that.
Well, there's a couple good ones. There are a couple duds. You know, it's like that with everything. But
I might jump head first right into Dino Charge, though. That looks bananas.
Oh yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do that. 20 Rangers, maybe. Like,
I think there's more. I saw another picture that had at least up to number 23 on it.
Yeah, we both work at a Target, and so like we're just constantly walking over the Power Rangers toys, and we just got all the Dino Charge stuff in, and like on the back one, it's got like 20 of the like,
Dino Chargers.
Dino Chargers, they're like batteries, I guess. I don't know.
The Morpher?
They put it in a gun and they shoot it in space, and then that turns them into Power Rangers. So I am 100% on board.
Maybe they have to shoot each other.
Shoot the power onto them.
Well, it's gonna be tricky when they're at the odd numbers then, right? Because like,
you just do it in a circle.
I mean,
so not just like 1-to-1, I guess. But
have you guys like
that would never work though? Oh, hold on one second. That would never work though, because could you imagine if parents seeing like little kids pretending to shoot themselves in the head to turn themselves into Power Rangers?
Yeah. recalled immediately. I'm pretty sure it's things. I think I heard that.
Stores.
Sorry, what?
The toy would be immediately recalled from the stores. Saban would be like, all right.
Like immediately. I don't even think it would have made it this far. Like, because somebody has to approve, like the merchandise. Like, so like I'm sure there's somebody.
Just goes up, bounces off a Dino satellite, right?
Right, obviously.
Comes back down.
Right. All right. So we're in season 2, which is basically all of the episodes that I remember vividly. Like we're just like running through them now. What are your guys' favorite like monsters from season 1 or 2? I'll start with Calvin again.
Favorite monster from 1 or 2?
1 or 2. Anything up to where we are in the podcast.
That's a lot of monsters. Let's see.
Yes, it is.
Probably. Probably. I forget his name, but I know his. And
what's he look like?
The big giant head from Island of Illusion.
Wait. Lokar.
Yeah, Lokar. He's one of those villains that just like gets stuck in your head. You can't get him out, and it's one of those things you really want other people to experience, but they think it's weird.
Yeah, it's hard to explain like this big old head that just like shows up in like 3 episodes, and then but he's like the final boss, but he just goes away afterwards, and he's got like ice lightning coming out of his head, and like in Japan, his name is Lord Satan or Great Satan.
Yeah.
Which is
common.
They use a lot of like the same way the Americans have completely reappropriated all of their mythology. They do the same thing with a lot of Christian mythology. So like whole shows where it's all about that, and it's just like bananas over there, and it's totally fine for them. But like if you show any like suburban soccer mom, like, oh, this is the bad guy, his name is Great Satan, her head's gonna explode.
Well, Dragon Ball Z.
He's from a kid show.
Right, yeah, children watch this show. Yes. Like, no, not the children.
Well, Dragon Ball Z, Hercule's name in Japanese was Satan.
Just straight up Satan?
Yeah, and then they named like a city after him. Instead of being Hercule City or whatever, it was Satan City.
Is that the guy who rips the phone book in half in his first appearance? Am I thinking of that?
No, right. This is Vidal's dad.
Okay.
The guy who pretends to beat up Cell. Cell smacks him away and he goes flying through the air, and then he takes credit for beating up Cell, and then Gohan marries his daughter.
I think I might know who it is. I'm not 100% sure. I never really watched it. I watched Dragon Ball, but
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I watched Dragon Ball when I was a kid, and my little brother watched a lot of Dragon Ball Z, and I just get everyone's name wrong, and it drives him crazy. And it's oh, that's what I was thinking of. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I'm on board. That is just named Satan, and he gets a
according to the Dragon Ball wiki, it's Mr. Satan.
It's Mr. Satan. Please, my father was Mr. Satan.
That's Mr. Satan.
Yeah. But they renamed him Hercule, I think, after like Hercules when they brought him over to the U.S.
Yeah, well, I can understand why they would do that. Yeah. What's your favorite monster from season 1 or 2, Jonathan?
Oh, too many. Well, it's just everywhere for me. It's like I like Dark Warrior. I don't know why. I like Nasty Knight.
Oh, man, it's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool guy.
Jungle Combat Proto Man. Nasty Knight, he was awesome. To me, he could have been the one that actually beat the Power Rangers because he had a cool shield that could destroy their weapon.
So they figured out how to beat him by sending energy back into him.
Yeah, it's Praying Mantis, awesome.
Mantis was awesome. I really like Mantis.
He was a really good fighter. And that was
that whole episode
cool. Like
really well built.
Yeah, but so many. Well, we haven't gotten to a bunch of my favorites too. Like I have a bunch of other favorites from like the second half of season 2 and season 3 too.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of season 3 from when I watched it. I remember like
I don't remember just a lot of I can't name any monster from Zeo, and it's my favorite season of Power Rangers.
There's Louis Kaboom. There is
Silo.
that's the only one. No, man.
King Mondo?
King Mondo, Princess Gasket, and Sprocket, depending on who you're looking
Prince
at.
Devitt.
Prince Devitt.
What was Gasket's girlfriend's name?
I don't remember.
Archerina.
I was trying to
Archerina.
think of that.
Is that a name?
Archerina, right? That's very. That's.
She was an archer.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She asked. Yeah, my favorite is Pumpkin Rapper. I think I talked about that. Pumpkin Rapper, because like his head's upside down, guys. Like his head.
Because he's creepy, right?
He's creepy. He's got clever raps and rhymes.
Very clever raps and rhymes.
Unfortunately, I think what happened is later in season 2, there's this, or maybe it's season 3. No, it's probably season 2. There's the Zed's Monster Mash episode where he comes back and they use his giant fight from Zeo that. Yeah, and like I think I just put them together. I was like, all instances of Pumpkin Rapper are the same instance of Pumpkin Rapper. And he's pretty cool, but instead he's like, hey, I'm a pumpkin and I'm dead now.
Yeah.
Got this vine. Oh, you killed me. Oh, my favorite monster is Pudgy Pig.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So.
Not even a contest.
One we're gonna get to, and I think it's season 2. It's season 2 or season 3. It has to be. It's the Pachinko machine with Rocky.
Oh, Rocky just wants to have fun.
3 episodes.
Yeah.
I don't remember. That should be fun.
No, you have to remember that. Oh, Rocky likes to have.
Oh
fun,
yeah.
right?
Okay. All right.
Yeah. That's
And
like.
then they turn the Power Rangers into little metal balls,
Yes.
and then they play soccer with them.
Yeah. And,
That second favorite thing.
God, that's,
Right under Divide and Conquer
That
is,
show is
oh, Ranger
bananas.
likes X, eh?
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't shattered the glass.
You know what? One of my favorite monsters is the Impersonator. That's from Zeo, though. Is when Rita turns Kat's purse into a monster, and it's the strongest monster the Rangers ever faced.
Oh.
It's a pink purse. Well, no. Then they combine it with another monster, and it gets weaker. And that's how the Rangers beat it.
That's a very Rita thing to do.
Why did Rita have that plan?
Better
Why-
make this monster lose now.
Well, it gets because this is when it's Rita and Zed versus the Machine Empire versus it's a triple threat match, and so the Machine Empire makes a monster, Rita makes a monster, and they're all fighting the Rangers and like all fighting each other, and then for some reason the two monsters combine and then they lose. But like this big pink purse that looks like a big blob is like taking everybody's attacks, and it just bounces right back at them. Everything they do, doesn't matter what they do, it just bounces back, and then it combines with a machine monster, and then it can't do that anymore, and then it loses.
That's very Rita. I could have sworn that was in season 2. What are you doing?
Put it
What are you doing?
down.
Put it down. Put it down.
Stop.
Yeah, I could have sworn that was season 2 because it's a purse, and that's Zed's whole thing. Is like, oh, there's a thing they like. I'll make that a monster.
That's
right.
No, you're confusing it with when Kimberly has a clear purse and there's lipstick in it, and he turns the lipstick.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought he turns the person into a monster too. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that's the Zeo episode. Apparently, that's later.
This is the Zeo episodes where they turn the purse into a monster, and it's Kat's pink purse that like she made in art class, and it looks horrible, and everybody pretends to like it.
Oh yeah.
But then there's one where like where Kimberly, I think, or Trini has like a clear like box purse, and there's a lipstick.
Yeah, it's like a clear box with like a handle. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it looks like a lunchbox.
You know what Kat could have used instead of everyone being like, "Oh, your purse is great." If Cassie was there, she'd be like, "That is one ugly purse." Because that is Cassie's best. Oh, that's my favorite episode of Turbo. I am super excited to talk about the jacket episode.
Oh God, not Turbo. It's the worst.
So good. It's
the worst.
It's so good because it's so bad.
It's the worst.
Yeah, exactly. See, Calvin's on my side.
Well,
no,
it comes around. It
that,
comes
they don't
around.
know it's a parody.
I'm gonna get you guys on Turbo's side by the end of Turbo.
No,
It is one of
no,
the funniest
you know what the
seasons
problem
I've
with Turbo
actually
is? Oh, go ahead, Calvin.
No, I'm just saying that Turbo was one of the like more entertaining seasons to watch just because of how silly it was.
Yeah, that's
well,
like
Card Ranger is like a self-aware Sentai parody, right?
Yeah.
that's what Turbo was based on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turbo. Nobody told the guys who created Turbo that it was supposed to be a parody of itself.
Look, it's got an awesome theme song.
So they get baked into a pizza.
They get baked into a pizza.
And they play it off as like a serious thing.
Every episode's problem is a bomb. This is like it's like Batman, the end, like the '66 show. Every problem
The problem is that
I was reading.
they come down. All right, hold on. They come down and they're like, "I'm gonna put this bomb down that has 60 minutes on it instead of 2."
Power Rangers.
Demon Tox is not a clever woman. Okay, it's not. It's
And it's never Dematox. It's always the guy who's in the submarine.
yeah. Oh man, that guy is weird. These monsters are great. I don't know. And then what's his name? Lothar? Is that her nephew?
Yeah, that's the big one that I have no idea what he looks like. There's no way to explain him to anybody.
Yeah, he's like a big dude. No, who am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the nephew with the cone head and the sword.
Oh, he has the card sword.
Yeah.
Lokar.
Helgar, right?
Elgar.
Yeah, Lokar.
That's it. Yeah. He's super creepy in the Sentai footage. He is like he has this
He
really
was awesome in space though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely softened his face up
For Power
in
Rangers.
the American
Yeah.
footage. Yeah.
But you know what the problem with Turbo is, just as a series, and like joking around, all right, it's weird and whatever, but like you look at Turbo and you're like, none of these monsters are actually any good. None of them like can fight or anything. Like you have like the Mantis and Nasty Knight and the Lipstick Monster and all these things are like, all right, this would be a cool monster in another show, where there's nothing like that in Turbo. Turbo, there's no cool monsters.
Baseball monster.
No.
The baseball monster tries to take over the hearts and minds of children using baseball, which is the most evil thing you can do. So,
But there's no like sinister monster.
Also, they wasted the name Babe Ruthless way early.
Yeah.
That monster should have been Babe Ruthless. I don't know. I don't actually remember a ton of Turbo because I watched it all in like 2 days.
It's bad. It's bad.
So like, I remember thinking, oh, this is awful. But like, I have Catwoman on DVD on purpose. Like the Halle Berry movie. I love awful.
Yeah.
I just love things that are super terrible, and I think Turbo like reaches that point where like it comes back around, and so I'm excited to talk about it. I'm excited to talk about it on the podcast. I think
that's the problem. That's the problem with Wild Force. Honestly, is like the Wild Force. The acting is so bad in it that you can't really get through it because of that.
Really fun to talk about.
Actors are bad.
Talk about Troy.
Oh God, Troy is the worst. Troy is the living.
Somebody made a piece of wood, the Red Power Ranger.
Oh, he's just a bunch of bars of soap shaped like a human.
Like, I think Wild Force, like, they tried to be campy, but it doesn't come off as campy. It's like, oh, you guys got actors who can't act.
Yeah, like they didn't let anybody else in on the joke. Anybody else?
Saban's just laughing alone in his office.
It's like, ooh, that's not even. It's not even. The only redeeming qualities of it is that it's the bad guys are good and they have lots of Zords. But even then, the Zords look weird because it's that. I think that's the first or second season where they started just using CGI stuff.
Yeah, they look like they look cool.
Bring back dudes in boxes.
Right. I have a thing that I'm working on. I'm trying to write a Power Rangers homage comic. I need to find someone to draw it. That's the problem. But I also want to like have one season of it just be like a web series, and like it'd be like guys in suits and wires and miniature sets, and then I'm destroying Tokyo, but it's not Tokyo. It's America. It's America City, America, and. Well,
It's New York.
You can't really do that.
No, it has to be Angel Grove with all its skyscrapers.
Los Angeles?
Yeah, LA does have a lot of like really boxy skyscrapers. It's got a good skyline, but like it would be like
Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. I'm thinking I would literally call it America City because that's the greatest thing that I've ever thought of. But like it would just be like, here's 1,000 boxes. Everyone fight in them, and it'll be fun. Because like that's the one thing that I think Power Rangers loses by coming into the modern era is like the charm of like this dude can't really move in the suit, and then like when they do the CGI, it's like this. They're making this CGI thing look like it's a dude who can't move in a suit. And it's like guys, just get a. There's plenty of people in Japan who can make that suit for you. Like probably dozens at least, if I had to guess. So.
Like the problem with like Wild Force is that the Megazord, it looks like Beast Wars when it's fighting sometimes.
So now you're selling it to me. Now I'm back on board.
But nothing else around it is supposed to look like that.
Like really early CGI.
It looks like Beast Wars. It looks like the Beast Wars Transformers, and it's like everything else is supposed to look like real stuff, and then that thing just does not look. It looks super shiny, and not in the right machine way.
I do remember that about Beast Wars, which I have over there.
I also have Beast. Probably still wrapped.
If knowing you, they're still wrapped.
I've watched it all on Netflix already.
Yeah, I got it as it came out on DVD. This is before I had a good internet connection, so like I was still grabbing DVDs. Like I got Reboot too. Either you guys watched Reboot?
No.
I also have not.
You guys.
I remember watching it, but I've not seen it.
Oh wait, hold on, Calvin. Have you watched Beast Wars?
I have not, so I am a good observer.
See, we're a little bit older, so we think that you're gonna get our little references for that little like tiny stuff.
I definitely recommend it. It's Transformers, but if instead of turning into cars, they turn into animals in like the prehistoric times.
It's a sequel to the '80s cartoon.
Oh, is it a direct sequel?
Yeah, well, yeah, because they eventually. What happens is it's a sequel / prequel because they eventually find the original '80s ship crashed on Earth with like evil Megatron and Optimus Prime, and I think Starscream's there too because the pterodactyl one gets like absorbed by like Starscream and stuff.
Yeah.
So they eventually like, find the ship from the '80s cartoon.
That's pretty awesome. I do not remember that because I watched it on Cartoon Network in like 1997 when it was on.
Yeah.
So all of my memories are from that, where it's like this Panther guy is awesome, and I had Optimus Primal, the toy, and I was like, he's a monkey on a surfboard. It's awesome.
That show goes downhill in the third season. It gets really weird.
Yeah, I also remember Beast Machines, and I think I'm the only human alive that likes it, probably. But
the problem is that there was only like 12 episodes.
Yeah, it was really short. It's the sequel, and they go into the future, and they go
back to their planet.
Oh, that's right. They are back on their planet. I haven't seen this in like a million years, so like, sure.
There's a bat one. That's the one that I always remember. Is like so they're animal machines back on Cybertron. They're no longer cars.
And like there was one of them that turned into a bat guy.
Yeah.
Somehow I think it was Silverhawk, and then like he had the memories of like he had like two dual personalities. Like it's pretty neat. You should check it out.
Oh, and the Rhino is evil. He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
He's like brainwashed and he's evil.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm
gonna check it out.
That again.
I've owned it for multiple years. I should probably watch it because I like animal-based things.
Yeah,
it's really good.
That's what Wild Force on paper is so neat.
Yeah,
it's like oh, they have 1 million animals, but then it's the acting is pretty terrible. I remember Cole being especially bad, and then in Forever Red, I remember all of a sudden he's on like a motorcycle that's basically just to sell toys.
Well, they have Morphin like that. Or suddenly they're all just riding motorcycles into battle for an episode.
No, those motorcycles are in June Ranger.
Right, but
I had the Red Ranger.
Well, look, I had the toys before they came out.
Shark Cycle? Is that what they were?
They were
Yes.
kind of like sharks.
At some point in Power Rangers, there were
Shark Cycle something else.
The
I
Shark
remember
Cycle
Shark
for season 3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's season 3. But like they had in Jew Ranger, there was like I think
The
that
Red
might have
Ranger
just
was a
been exactly
horse.
what the Shark Cycle.
I'm pretty
Was
sure
it?
the Red Ranger. Yeah, the Red Ranger one was a horse in the original because I had it. I'm sorry, definitely remember it. It was like a horse. Because in the back of it there was like a tail, like a horse tail. It was like metal. It's just stuck in my memory. Me rollerblading in front of my house playing with that. It's just stuck in my head.
Yeah, I had all like the little ones, and I know that like Pink and Yellow had to sit in the sidecars. And I was like, this is not fair. They should have their own motorcycles.
Well, they're girls.
A little rude, yeah. Okay, so what time?
It's 7:10.
7:10. All right, well, let's do one last round of things because I mean you guys showed up, so like yeah, whatever. Let's talk a little more. What are you guys looking forward to the most before Mighty Morphin ends? So like up until Zeo, what is the thing you're looking forward to most? We'll start with Jonathan.
What am I looking forward to?
Do we
Maybe we might
do we
die.
pass out? Oh God.
the Tenga's leaving. The Tenga
Wait,
showing
which-
up, not leaving. The Putty's leaving because the Putties are garbage. Zed's Putties are just really bad.
I
That's
the
so bad.
Warriors the most.
I don't know. The Z buddies have like the big obvious weakness, but Tengas have that it's like at least I think of them from the movie. Like I wish they were that cool, or at least just had that voice, the nails on a chalkboard. Like that has been in my head since like 1995. That line has been in my head for decades now. But like, yeah, I don't know. Takeaways are pretty. What about you, Calvin? What are you looking forward to before Mighty Morphin ends? So season 2, season 3.
Probably when they go back in the West, just because how stupid that episode was. When Kimberly goes back in time to the West, to the Old West.
So we got a robot voice on this side. What did you say?
I was saying that one of the things I'm looking forward to is
Yeah, the Old West is pretty sweet. I like that Ernie is still there.
Yes.
basically they're
Ernie
all
being-
still there.
All right, I think we. Yeah. Sorry, there was some lag for a second, so you sound like a robot. But now I think we're good now. Ernie's still there. And Aisha and Adam, instead of trying to get Jason, Trini, and Zach back, like I think that would have been really neat. But
Yes.
like yeah, that would have been cool. And then like the White Stranger is pretty awesome.
Yeah. Well, don't they also eventually drop
Yeah,
off
we're
the Green
starting
Ranger?
to lag pretty bad.
Yeah.
We might need to.
Yeah, I think our internet has hit a breaking point.
Dead point. Yep.
Oh, sorry. What? We're starting to lag crazy on this end.
Don't they eventually drop off the Green Ranger clone in that same like time period?
Yeah, it's towards
Yeah,
the end of
Tom.
season 2, Tom. Because I think there's like a 2-parter, 2 or 3, or maybe like a 5-parter. I don't know. Called like Green is Back or the Return of the Green, something like that. Something very thinly veiled.
I hope it's not 5. It'll be a long week.
It's at least a 2-parter. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I think we're gonna get going now since our internet has decided it does not want to play anymore. Thank you guys for coming out. We're gonna try to do this more often. I think this is real fun. So we'll try to.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, we'll try to do this more in the future.
Yeah, no problem.
Mhm.
All right, cool. Take it easy. Thanks for showing up. We'll have an episode up on Monday. I don't know if this might be up Friday. It might not. This might just be just for you guys, or on YouTube forever. Yeah. So if you want to watch yourselves, because I do that sometimes.
Wait, do you guys then
All right.
have a YouTube channel for the Morphin Grid?
All right. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
No. We just. Oh God.
He's gone.
He's gone.
All right, I'm gonna
All right.
stop it.
See you later, Cal.
All right, bye everybody. Thanks for watching, showing up.
Oh, we gotta be the worst.